Imagine strolling on a typical sunny afternoon, only to suddenly witness mysterious objects descending from the sky. Your instinct might lead you to fear and seek refuge before attempting to comprehend the unfolding situation. While such occurrences are rare, there have been instances when objects fell from the sky, prompting both astonishment and trepidation. Today, let's delve into a compilation of 20 of the most spine-chilling things that people have reported witnessing descending from above. Number 20. Blood rain in Spain. In the autumn of 2014, an intriguing event unfolded in Zamora, nestled in northwestern Spain. This city became the stage for an unusual meteorological spectacle known as blood rain. During this phenomenon, rainwater adopted a striking blood-red hue, captivating and bewildering the residents of Zamora. The most pronounced manifestation of this peculiar occurrence occurred in the city's fountains, where the typically clear water transformed into a deep crimson shade. The initial cause of this remarkable transformation remained shrouded in mystery, intensifying the sense of surprise and curiosity among the city's inhabitants. Subsequent investigations, however, unraveled the enigma. The red discoloration was attributed to the presence of microscopic algae known to produce a red pigment under stressful conditions. This freshwater algae, interestingly, was not native to the Zamora region and did not inhabit nearby water bodies. Researchers deduced that the algae must have traversed a considerable distance through the air before precipitating with the rain into the city's fountains. Despite meticulous analyses of wind patterns and other meteorological data, scientists were unable to pinpoint the exact source of the algae. This inability to determine the origin added an additional layer of mystery to the captivating blood rain phenomenon, leaving both scientists and residents alike intrigued by the curious journey of microscopic algae through the atmospheric expanse. Number 19. The Chelyabinsk Meteorite. On February 15, 2013, the Chelyabinsk Meteorite event had a profound impact, both literally and figuratively. Originating from a large meteor entering Earth's atmosphere over the southern Ural region in Russia, the celestial visitor, approximately 60 feet in diameter and weighing around 11,000 tons, exploded in an airburst over Chelyabinsk Oblast at an altitude of about 18 miles. The explosion resulted in a bright flash and a hot cloud of dust and gas, along with numerous small fragmentary meteorites. Notably, the asteroid approached Earth undetected due to its radiance being close to the Sun. The shockwave from the explosion caused widespread damage, impacting over 7,200 buildings, shattering windows, and resulting in staggering losses amounting to $33 million. The event also led to a significant number of injuries, with 1,491 individuals seeking medical treatment. Most injuries were caused by indirect effects, primarily from shattered glass propelled by the shockwave minutes after the initial dazzling flash. The Chelyabinsk meteorite event marked the largest natural object to enter Earth's atmosphere since the 1908 Tunguska event. With an estimated initial mass of about 12,000 to 13,000 tons and a diameter of around 66 feet, it highlighted the potential dangers posed by near-Earth objects. Scientists recovered 53 samples from a nearly 20-foot-wide hole in the ice of Lake Chabarkul, believed to be the result of a single meteorite fragment impact. This event served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of space and the importance of ongoing vigilance in monitoring celestial bodies that approach our planet. Number 18. The Year of the Locust. In 1874, the Year of the Locust became a historical marker for an unprecedented natural disaster that swept the vast Great Plains of the United States and Canada. Rocky Mountain locusts, forming colossal swarms covering 2 million square miles, caused widespread devastation, resulting in damages valued at millions of dollars. The locust swarms were so dense that they obscured the sun for up to 6 hours, descending upon the land and devouring everything in their path, including crops, trees, leaves, grass, sheep's wool, horse harnesses, wagon paint, and even pitchfork handles. Farmers faced desperate situations, only able to safeguard their drinking water amid the destruction. Beyond economic losses, the event took a psychological toll. instilling terror in farmers who had diligently cultivated their fields. Despite attempts to control the locusts using livestock and bonfires, the onslaught persisted. The estimated count of 120 billion to 12.5 trillion locusts caused damages exceeding $200 million. The Year of the Locust serves as a stark reminder of nature's unpredictable force and the resilience needed to overcome such challenges. Number 17. The Tunguska Asteroid. The Tunguska Asteroid event, occurring on June 30, 1908, near the Podkamennaya Tunguska River in present-day Krasnoyarsk Krai, Russia, is a remarkable incident in astronomy. Triggered by the explosion of a stony asteroid, estimated to be about 164 to 200 feet in size, it resulted in an airburst. Notably, the asteroid approached at a high speed of approximately 60,000 mph from the east-southeast and detonated at an altitude ranging from 3.1 to 6.21 miles, avoiding direct contact with the Earth's surface. This event holds the distinction of being the largest impact event on Earth in recorded history. The explosion flattened around 80 million trees over an expansive area of 830 square miles. While it's believed that at least 3 people may have lost their lives, the shockwave was so intense that it knocked individuals off their feet and shattered windows hundreds of miles away. The repercussions extended beyond the immediate vicinity, with seismic stations across Eurasia documenting the explosion, and airwaves detected in countries as distant as Germany, Denmark, Croatia, and the United Kingdom. The Tunguska event stands as a testament to the powerful forces in our celestial neighborhood and the far-reaching consequences of cosmic collisions. Number 16. Birds in Arkansas. On New Year's Eve 2010, Beebe, Arkansas witnessed a mysterious event as thousands of birds, including red-winged blackbirds, European starlings, common grackles, and brown-headed cowbirds, unexplainably fell from the sky over a 1 square mile area. This unprecedented mass bird mortality event garnered widespread media attention and sparked scientific investigations, raising questions about ecosystem fragility and interconnectivity. The spectacle prompted reflections on the mysteries of the natural world and emphasized the need for ongoing scientific research to comprehend and protect the environment. Karen Rowe of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission proposed a possible explanation, suggesting that the birds may have flown at lower altitudes to avoid New Year's Eve fireworks, leading to inadvertent collisions and their deaths. Despite these speculations, the precise cause of the event remains under scientific investigation. The incident in Beebe highlighted the profound impact such occurrences can have on local ecosystems and human perception, emphasizing the delicate balance between human activities and the natural world. It prompted contemplation of our role as stewards of the environment and the intricate relationships that connect us to the ecosystems we inhabit. Number 15. Spiders in Australia. In Australia, the fascinating yet startling occurrence known as spider rain has captured the attention of residents, particularly in South Australia. This phenomenon involves millions of tiny spiders seemingly descending from the sky, creating an alarming spectacle accompanied by vast amounts of silky threads. The event is a result of a behavior called ballooning, where spiders, especially the young ones or spiderlings, climb to high points in vegetation and release silk strands that catch the wind. This allows them to be carried through the air, covering significant distances. While ballooning is a common method of travel for spiders, the extraordinary aspect of this phenomenon lies in the sheer number of spiders participating simultaneously. The exact reason for this mass migration is not entirely clear, but it is believed that specific weather or wind conditions may trigger it. Picture the surreal scene of millions of spiders gently floating down from the sky, their delicate threads glistening in the sunlight, covering everything in sight. The spider rain phenomenon showcases the intriguing ways in which nature operates, occasionally presenting us with astonishing and unexpected displays. Number 14. The TriState Mudfall. On April 11, 1902, an unusual event occurred, leaving a lasting impact on the residents of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania. A substantial dust storm in Illinois produced voluminous dust-laden clouds that were carried into the sky and transported across the eastern United States. When these dust-filled clouds encountered rain clouds over the mentioned states, a phenomenon occurred, resulting in what is now known as the TriState mudfall. This brief yet significant event captured considerable attention due to its unprecedented nature. The dust storm in Illinois was of such magnitude that it led to a mud shower several hundred miles away. The suddenness of the occurrence caught residents off guard. One moment, they were immersed in their daily routines, and the next, they were witnessing a shower of mud. Individuals outdoors found themselves speckled with mud, and clothes left hanging out to dry were stained. The Tri-State mudfall stands out as a shocking and unique incident, demonstrating the unexpected and far-reaching consequences of natural phenomena. Number 13. Green explosion over the Tasman Sea. On the night of November 18, 2020, a truly remarkable event unfolded over the Tasman Sea. An awe-inspiring green meteor streaked across the night sky, illuminating the darkness with its intense glow. This meteoric spectacle was expertly captured by the research vessel Investigator, operated by CSIRO, Australia's national science agency. The stunning display occurred at 9:21 p.m. local Tasmanian time, as the meteor descended from the depths of space. Gradually disintegrating upon entry into Earth's atmosphere, it delivered a breathtaking visual performance that left a lasting impression on John Hooper, the CSIRO voyage manager aboard the Investigator. He described the size and brilliance of the meteor as nothing short of incredible. This celestial event was essentially a fragment of celestial rock that embarked on a journey through the cosmos. Upon breaching Earth's atmosphere, it transformed into a meteor, offering a visually striking and luminous descent. While the footage documenting this event was captured in black and white, onlookers reported that, to the naked eye, the meteor's luminous flash emitted a vibrant green hue, adding an extra layer of beauty to its celestial journey. The green meteor over the Tasman Sea stands as a vivid reminder of the breathtaking wonders that occasionally grace our night skies. Number 12. Rainbow meteorite in Costa Rica. On the evening of April 23, 2090, the villages of Palmera and Aguas Zarcas in Costa Rica witnessed a stunning meteorite event. Named Aguas Zarcas, this meteorite, adorned in vibrant colors, descended gracefully from the sky, scattering fragments across the landscape. Beyond its visual spectacle, the meteorite carried significant scientific importance. Derived from an asteroid, the Aguas Zarcas meteorite is considered a relic of the early solar system. Scientists speculated about its composition, hinting at intricate carbon compounds similar to a meteor that exploded over Murchison, Australia in 1969, known for containing amino acids. This speculation fueled optimism for potential discoveries of proteins in the new specimen. With an estimated age of 4,560 million years, the Aguas Zarcas meteorite originated from an asteroid that descended over San Carlos at 9:09 p.m. local time. A resident recounted a rock piercing her roof, which turned out to be a warm rock on the floor. After a year of study, researchers identified the rock as a carbonaceous chondrite, showcasing minimal alteration compared to other pre-solar meteorites. Carbonaceous chondrites, rich in carbon, harbor complex organic molecules and amino acids, providing insights into the early solar system's composition and potential clues about life's origins on Earth. The Aguas Zarcas meteorite serves as a celestial emissary, offering a glimpse into the ancient tapestry of our cosmic neighborhood. Number 11. Giant hail. In South Dakota. On July 23, 2010, a meteorological phenomenon of unprecedented proportions captivated the skies near Vivian, South Dakota, etching its mark in the annals of weather history. The focal point of this extraordinary event was an astonishingly colossal hailstone, officially acknowledged as the largest ever recorded. This gargantuan hailstone exhibited remarkable dimensions, boasting an 8-inch diameter, an 18.5-inch circumference, and a weight tipping the scales at approximately 2 pounds. The genesis of hailstones transpires within the tumultuous environs of thunderstorms, where potent updrafts hoist raindrops to the frigid upper regions of storm clouds, causing them to crystallize into ice. Within this dynamic atmospheric dance, hailstones undergo a process of growth, propelled both upwards and downwards by robust wind currents within the cloud. Stratum by stratum, additional layers of ice accrue, culminating in the creation of formidable hailstones. When these frozen marvels reach a critical mass, surpassing the capacity of upward drafts to sustain them, they descend to Earth's surface. The formation of hailstones of such extraordinary proportions necessitates specific meteorological conditions. Crucially, robust updrafts are imperative to keep the hailstone aloft within the cloud, allowing for prolonged enlargement. Furthermore, the cloud must harbor a substantial volume of supercooled water that remains liquid despite sub-freezing temperatures, providing the essential building material for the hailstone's remarkable growth. Number 10. Space debris in Saudi Arabia. On January 21, 2001, an unforeseen incident underscored the inherent risks associated with space exploration and satellite deployment. The event unfolded when the third stage of a Delta II rocket, referred to as a Payload Assist Module Delta, PAMD, experienced an uncontrolled re-entry into Earth's atmosphere above the Middle East. The unexpected twist came when the titanium motor casing of the PAMD, weighing around 154 pounds, unexpectedly landed in Saudi Arabia, approximately 50 miles away from the capital city of Riyadh. The Delta II, a launch vehicle designed primarily for transporting medium-sized payloads into space, utilizes the PAMD as a solid rocket motor to propel payloads from low Earth orbit into higher orbits. Following its mission, the PAMD was left in orbit around the Earth until it eventually re-entered the atmosphere. This incident drew attention for various reasons. It is a rare phenomenon for large space debris pieces to withstand re-entry, as most objects typically burn up due to the intense heat generated during this process before reaching the Earth's surface. However, the titanium motor casing of the PAMD exhibited remarkable heat resistance, successfully reaching the ground. Adding to the unusual circumstances, the casing landed in a populated area, albeit a relatively remote one, highlighting the potential dangers associated with space debris. While significant efforts are made to control space debris re-entry and ensure it lands in uninhabited areas like the ocean, this incident emphasized the inherent challenges in ensuring the safe disposal of space objects, acknowledging that complete prevention of such events may not always be possible. Number 9. SpaceX Prototype. In 2021, a momentous incident unfolded involving SpaceX. One of its Starship prototypes, recognized as SN9, embarked on a test flight. The unmanned spacecraft ascended to an altitude of 6 miles above the Texas Gulf Coast. Contrary to expectations of a successful landing, the prototype failed to execute one and instead crashed back to Earth. Propelled skyward by its 3 Raptor engines, burning methane, the SN9 followed a programmed sequence in which these engines were to shut down sequentially upon reaching the target altitude. At the zenith of its ascent, the Starship assumed a horizontal position, initiating its descent in a belly flop maneuver controlled by large flaps at both ends of the vehicle. This descent simulation mirrors how future operational starships will re-enter Earth's atmosphere from orbit, presenting a substantial surface area to reduce speed. Anticipated in the descent plan was the vehicle transitioning to a tail-down configuration just before reaching the ground, reigniting 2 Raptor engines to slow its descent to a walking pace upon landing. However, it became evident that SN9 only managed to successfully ignite 1 engine, resulting in the vehicle being engulfed in flames upon colliding with the concrete pad. Number 8. The Hajs Meteorite in Alabama. On November 30th, 1954, an extraordinary incident unfolded in Chelyabinsk, Alabama, involving Elizabeth Fowler Hodges. While resting on her couch, a meteorite, weighing approximately 9 pounds, crashed through her roof. The meteorite, roughly the size of a softball and weighing about 8.5 pounds, bounced off a radio before striking Hodges on her upper thigh and hand, resulting in a significant bruise. Officially known as the Chelyabinsk Meteorite, but commonly referred to as the Hajs Meteorite, It fell at 12:46 local time. As it streaked through the atmosphere, the meteorite created a fireball visible from 3 American states, despite the early afternoon hour. Witnesses reported hearing explosions or loud booms, indicative of an air blast. The Chelyabinsk meteorite is a chondrite, containing more iron and nickel than other specimens, and is estimated to be over 4.5 billion years old. As it descended toward the ground, a larger meteorite split into 2 pieces. One struck hajs, and the other landed a few miles away. The second meteorite is now a part of the collections of the Chelyabinsk National Museum of Natural History. Number 7. Iguanas in Florida. In the winter months in Florida, a peculiar phenomenon known as falling iguanas occurs, where these reptiles sometimes plummet from the sky. This unusual event stems from the iguana's inability to regulate their body temperature in cold weather. As cold-blooded creatures, iguanas rely on their surroundings to control their body temperature. When temperatures drop, iguanas enter a dormant state, slowing down or becoming motionless. If they are perched in high places like trees during this time, they may lose their grip and tumble to the ground. The frequency of this event in Florida has led to the term isolated falling iguanas, prompting local weather forecasts to issue alerts advising residents to be cautious of these reptiles plummeting from above. The unique weather conditions in South Florida create an ideal scenario for iguanas to fall from the sky. While witnessing a 20-inch-long lizard falling towards the ground can be quite startling, the surprise doesn't end there. Although the iguanas may appear lifeless, they are not dead. They are temporarily stunned by the cold. As temperatures rise, they regain mobility and scurry away. However, falling iguanas pose not only a surprising sight, but also a potential hazard. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission warns that these iguanas can recover more quickly than expected and may become defensive. They might use their long tails and sharp teeth or claws for self-defense, posing a potential danger. Number 6. Boiled bats. The relentless heat wave in southern Australia, with temperatures reaching a scorching 111.5 degrees Fahrenheit or 44.2 degrees Celsius in Campbelltown, New South Wales, has inflicted a devastating toll on a colony of flying fox bats located near the town's train station. The oppressive heat resulted in the tragic demise of at least 204 bats, primarily young ones, as volunteers faced challenges in rescuing the animals affected by the intense temperatures. The extreme heat caused the bats to experience a distressing fate, essentially boiling, which had profound effects on their brains, rendering them incoherent. As described by Kate Ryan, the colony manager for the Campbelltown Bats, this unfortunate incident starkly highlights the severe impact of extreme weather events on vulnerable wildlife populations. Before we move on, here's today's subscriber's pick. Take a look at this image. What do you think that could be? Roaming the streets of Beijing, a wave of curiosity engulfed onlookers who stumbled upon what initially appeared to be a fallen angel, an elderly woman with wingless wings lying down. The emergence of speculations about a celestial being visiting Earth was later quashed as the revelation unfolded. This mysterious figure, as it turned out, was a sculpture named Angel, meticulously crafted by artists Sun Yuan and Peng Yu. Constructed from silica gel, fiberglass, stainless steel, and woven mesh, this remarkably lifelike sculpture skillfully blurred the boundaries between the supernatural and the everyday. Contrary to the initial celestial assumptions, the sculpture served as a catalyst for contemplation on the portrayal of angels in religious texts. Now, dear viewers, we invite you to share your thoughts on this captivating story. We'll be in the comments section. Number 5. Rocks in Italy. In the year 2013, Sicily, Italy, became the arena for a breathtaking demonstration of nature's power as Mount Etna, one of the most active volcanoes globally, erupted in a spectacular display. This eruption, occurring on the 5th and 6th of March 2013, wasn't just a visual feast. It also gave rise to an extraordinary event, an unprecedented rain of rocks from the heavens. The volcanic eruption was a formidable display of nature's might, propelling lava fountains high into the sky. The force behind these eruptions was so immense that it led to a significant ash fallout along the volcano's northeastern flank. However, this eruption went beyond the expulsion of ash. It also ejected pumice stones, light, porous volcanic rocks formed by the rapid cooling of lava. Propelled high into the sky by the eruption's force, these pumice stones, along with other volcanic debris, descended back to Earth, creating the surreal illusion of rocks raining from the sky. This unusual form of precipitation was a startling sight for the inhabitants of Sicily, who found themselves grappling with the unexpected phenomenon brought about by the volcanic activity. The event not only showcased the raw power of Mount Etna, but also left a lasting impression on those who witnessed this remarkable display of nature's forces. Number 4. Gelatinous Rain in Washington State. During the summer of 1994, the inhabitants of Oakville, a small town in Washington State, were witness to an unprecedented and disconcerting occurrence. Instead of the typical rainfall, the sky released blobs of a clear, gelatinous substance, coating buildings, vehicles, and the ground. This peculiar phenomenon, dubbed the Oakville blobs, commenced on August 7, 1994, when the gelatinous substance began descending from the sky. It covered a 20-square-mile area, raining down on Oakville 6 times over a span of 3 weeks. These blobs differed significantly from ordinary raindrops. They were jelly-like, transparent, and sticky. Among the first individuals to encounter the Oakville blobs was police officer David Lacey. While driving with a friend, they noticed the unusual rain. Initially unremarkable, the situation took a strange turn when Lacey attempted to clear his windshield with the wipers, only to find the blobs creating smears instead of providing a clear view. The uniqueness of the blobs extended beyond their appearance, as they were linked to a series of health issues among Oakville residents. Many people reported experiencing symptoms such as fatigue, nausea, respiratory infections, and flu-like conditions. As the gelatinous blobs were found to contain bacteria, the possibility that they could be responsible for these mysterious illnesses arose. However, the debate lingers on whether the bacteria was genuinely harmful enough to cause such symptoms. Number 3. Falling fish in the UK. The coastal town of Great Yarmouth in the United Kingdom has been witness to a peculiar meteorological phenomenon that has both confounded and captivated its residents: the occurrence of fish falling from the sky. As the name suggests, this event involves actual fish descending from the heavens. The prevailing belief is that this phenomenon is linked to the formation of waterspouts, which emerge when cool air from the North Sea meets warmer air over the land. These tornado-like formations have the ability to lift fish and other marine life from the water into the storm clouds. When these clouds eventually release rain, the fish that were drawn up into the clouds fall back to the ground alongside the precipitation. A particularly memorable incident of fish falling from the sky transpired in 2002 when Great Yarmouth experienced a deluge of tiny silver fish. Although all the fish were deceased, they remained remarkably fresh. The spectacle of fish raining down from the sky left an enduring impression on the residents of Great Yarmouth, showcasing the intriguing and sometimes perplexing wonders of nature. Number 2. Frogs in Siberia. In the year 2005, the town of Odzaci in Serbia experienced a remarkable event that left its residents in utter disbelief. Thousands of frogs, typically confined to ponds and wetlands, were observed descending from the sky. This unusual occurrence, often referred to as a rain of animals, is a rare but not entirely unexplainable event within the realm of science. Such phenomena usually occur when extreme weather conditions, like waterspouts or strong winds, manage to lift lightweight creatures, such as frogs, into the atmosphere. Once airborne, these creatures can be transported over considerable distances, and when atmospheric pressure drops, they descend back to the ground, often coinciding with a rain shower. The incident in Odzaci was astonishing for several reasons. Firstly, the spectacle of frogs falling from the sky, especially in such large numbers, is an uncommon sight. The sheer scale of the event left the town's residents astonished. Secondly, The fact that these frogs were lifted from their natural habitats and deposited over a town several miles away added to the incredulity. These aquatic creatures found themselves inexplicably transported to an entirely different location. Lastly, the visual impact of thousands of frogs raining down on a town is an unforgettable sight, one that would be etched in the memory of those who witnessed the extraordinary event. The residents of Odzachi were left in a state of disbelief as they observed this unprecedented occurrence unfold before their eyes. Number 1. A strange ball hits and damages a car. We often talk about the power of a good luck charm, but only a handful of people can claim to have witnessed it in action. Such was the case for a fortunate man in Milwaukee who narrowly escaped a bizarre incident where a peculiar object fell from the sky, smashing his van. The owner of the vehicle, Michael Robinson, considered himself lucky as he wasn't inside the car when this strange object descended. Describing the incident, Robinson mentioned that the object was substantial, resembling a barbecue grill in the snow, yet emitting a diesel-like odor. The item, with its significant size and weight, left the van's top shattered upon impact. Authorities, including the police, promptly removed the mysterious object from the scene. Despite inquiries, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, remained tight-lipped about the incident. Robinson provided further details, explaining that the object had a cone-like appearance with a hollow interior and a weighty top. His neighbor, who witnessed the event, informed him that she heard a loud thump while looking out the window. Given the object's weight and the extent of damage to the car, the most plausible explanation is that it fell from the sky. Fortunately, while the car sustained damage, there were no injuries, and everyone involved was unharmed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.